Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Handmade in Britain's online interactive virtual craft fair. My name is Lucky, and I'm part of the Handmade in Britain team. We are being joined by Emma Mogridge, who is a jewelry designer maker, and she's going to be talking us through some of the beautiful pieces which are inspired by the ocean. So we're looking forward to that. As this is an interactive session, we do highly encourage you to participate by simply asking any questions in the chat box provided, and we'll get to them during the session. But for now, I'm going to pass it over to Emma.
Hello, everyone. I'm Emma. I'm a jewellery designer maker, and I make jewellery inspired by the ocean and by the Devon coastline. This is my bench. So I just wanted to show you some of my trusty tools. I have my piercing saw here that I use a lot to cut out shapes for my pieces. I have a range of files and pliers, and I have lots of needle files. Because my jewellery is so small, these come in really handy. I have a whole range of buff sticks, and these have wet and dry paper, which is this pile here. I use this an awful lot to get my pieces up to that really fine finish and polish, and I drive myself a little bit mad getting the polish just right. So I wanted to show you some things today. I wanted to show you where everything started. So I've got my brooch here. I studied in Birmingham at the School of Jewellery in the Jewellery Quarter. And while I was there, I missed the sea, and I developed this technique where I was really trying to capture the shimmering of light over the water, and a lot of experimentation and different ideas. And I ended up with this rippled ocean wave with bright facets, and they just catch the light, and it's something I really enjoy making. This piece here it's an exhibition piece, and it's quite a large size. I entered it for a Goldsmith Craftsmanship and Design Award in 2010, and I got a silver award for this. So this is a piece that I really treasure, and it's a piece that's going to stay with me. I'll show you. It's quite large. It's quite a large size piece. And I actually make smaller ones that are wearable that I do sell, which I'll show you in a moment. So what I've done today is I've set up my table like I would at a craft fair, because I think what we're all missing at the moment is that face-to-face, having a chat with all the different exhibitors and the crafts people, and trying things on. So I can't let you try things on today, which is a shame, but I'll do it instead. So that should be fun. So I make 4 silver collections. My first one here, this is my Ocean Facets collection. This is my porthole necklace, my large porthole. As you can see, very similar to my original brooch. I'll show you that one in a moment. My earrings in this collection have that lovely bright faceted feature on the surface. And if I just show you these down here, these are my go-to everyday earrings. I have the hook fitting and the butterfly back. And incidentally, if you've got a favourite fitting, you can always just let me know, because usually I can accommodate. I've got my porthole brooch. This is a small version. And I've got porthole cufflinks and a ring as well. It's a lovely, bold, contemporary ring. Moving on from those, I have my Pebble collection. And this is inspired by glistening pebbles along the shoreline. And they're brightly polished with my ocean facets through the aperture. I've got my circular and my drop pebble, and I've got earrings to match in a long drop and a smaller drop. From this collection, I developed my Geo Collection, which is my newest silver collection. And my love of Art Deco inspired this collection. So I've got geometric shapes with my ocean facets technique combined. So these are really nice striking pieces. They're lovely to wear. And if I show you at the bottom there, my Geo diamond shape, this one has a lovely, it makes a lovely sort of bell noise when you wear it, just catches in the wind with my ripple effect. I'm also a qualified gemologist and diamond grader, and so my collection here, my silver collection, it wouldn't be complete without gemstones. So I have ocean waves, brightly polished waves of silver with different gemstones. I've got blue topaz, aquamarine, peridot, amethyst, garnet, and I also do an opal one of these as well. So if there's a gemstone that is your favourite, you can always get in touch, and I can always make a piece for you. From this, I've developed my gold collection in the corner here. If I show you this piece, this is my sea spray necklace. This has a really unusual bluey green tourmaline and 2 diamonds, a light yellow and a light brown diamond. And it's inspired by waves and bubbles and sea spray. My other pieces in my gold collection, these are in 9-carat gold, and I have gemstones. I have tanzanite, ruby, aquamarine, diamond, and sapphires as well. My rings, a lot of this collection is actually 2-tone gold, so it's yellow and white gold together. The rings there without gemstones, those are really lovely just to put on and wear every day and just enjoy. The yellow gold brings a lovely warmth, and I really like that with the white gold, which brings that contemporary feel. So my tourmaline ring, that one there is lovely as an engagement ring or as a stacking ring with the ring below. They're made to match, so they're each handmade to match each other. And then my rings at the bottom there are ocean waves with a light brown and light yellow diamonds. And these I can make in 18-carat as well, so if you wanted an 18-carat piece, I can make that. So that's an overview of my collections, and then I'm just going to show you a few of my favourites just up close. So this is my Liquid Sun porthole. This is my large size porthole. It's got a shimmering of light over the water. And this piece, if I show you the back, there are no rivets, no nuts and bolts. I take quite a lot of time with my pieces to make them really minimal and really pay attention to how they're made, so that all you get is attention on the piece itself and lovely polished silver. So this piece, front and back, this one usually comes with an 18-inch belcher chain. So if you particularly like this one, just drop me a line and I'll know to send you this. This is a ball chain. This is 28 inches. And it's quite an eye-catching piece. I make a small one as well, and that's just a slightly more delicate size if you like a slightly more delicate necklace. And this one on an 18-inch chain, which is what it usually comes with, just sits nicely about there. So that's my porthole. Just take that one off. Next, I wanted to show you one of my all-time favourite earrings. I'll just show you these. These are my spiral earrings, spiral Vortex. And these have my ocean facets technique on them. They were originally inspired by shoals of fish, bright glistening silver fish, just huge shoals descending into the depths. But they also remind me of shells, that spiraling shape. And these are lovely to make. I'll just show you them on. I love making these because each one is slightly different and they just come alive as I sculpt them. So that's a small size. And I do this in a small, a medium and a large. I'll just show you the large. I'll go straight for the large one. This is really an eye-catching piece. So if you want something that's noticeable, something that feels a bit glamorous, this piece with the sort of subtle reflections is a really nice piece. And it's light, because I make it in really fine sterling silver. It won't weigh your ear down. So if I just show you my pebble, this is my circular pebble. As a child, I used to collect pebbles on the beach, and then I used to reluctantly relinquish them at the end. And I like the feel of them, how brightly polished they are. And this is just trying to capture that feeling. It's made of 3 parts. So you've got the front of the pebble, and within you've got the ocean facets that I hand make. And if I just show you the back, there's a smaller aperture on the back, so you can wear it either way. And it jingles a little bit as you wear it. I'll just pop that one on. This is a really nice bold piece. It's eye-catching. And I also make this in a smaller drop version, which I'll get as well. I won't put this one on, but this is a small drop pebble. As you can see, it's in 3 parts again. If I turn it over, you can wear it on the reverse if you just want a silver, brightly polished piece for an outfit, or you can turn it over. It will sort of jingle around and settle in its position. The earrings for this are a small drop, and they go with both pieces. I like the elegant shape, so I tend to just make this piece. That's my pebbles. A piece from my Geo collection. They said these are new, and Art Deco is the inspiration with these. You've got the circle, the square, and the ocean facets drop at the bottom. This can be worn on a long chain or on a short chain. It usually comes with an 18-inch chain. So again, you can just get in touch if there's something that you particularly like, a 20-inch or a 22. And this one has a matching earring. This is my square, Geo square. I make this in a circle as well, which I'll just grab and show you. Because the circle necklace and earrings are just a slightly softer feel. Just a little bit softer shapes. So I studied gemology and diamond grading for 3 years. And I really have a passion for gemstones. This is blue topaz. No, it's not. This is aquamarine, this one. The gem of the sea. In folklore, it was known to protect sailors. So they used to take aquamarine to sea, which I think is a rather nice story. This is one of my more experimental shapes. It's abstract, and it's a continual wave, a sort of perpetual wave that goes round and round. And this one is an interesting piece to wear. It's artistic and something a little bit different. That's the aquamarine one. This one is blue topaz. This one I just want to show you because it's an elegant design and one that I really like. It's my breaking wave pendant with 2 wave crests towering over the stone. This one is a blue topaz, a Swiss blue topaz. It's a really nice bright colour. And this one is a really fine jewellery piece. I make this one in gold as well, with aquamarine and with diamonds set in the wave crests, because it's a design that I really like. One more, last but not least, is a piece from my gold collection. This is my sea spray pendant in emerald, light yellow diamond, and a lovely bright white diamond. This is two-tone again. It's white gold and yellow gold, and it's inspired by waves sort of crashing over the bows of boats, and waves at the coastline, and the bubbles and ocean spray that you get at the coast. And this one feels lovely to wear. It's a nice elegant drop. And that's the last piece I have to show you. I have many more to show you, but just in case there are any questions, I'll pass it back to Lucky.
Thank you so much, Emma. That was fascinating. I think you know, a lot of us are very much, we all admire the ocean, and seeing pieces which are completely inspired by the ocean is always so alluring. So it's really, really beautiful. We did have a question. So from concept to creation, how is your process? How does your process flow?
So I start with an idea and I put pencil to paper. So I do a lot of drawings and I pare down the drawings. If I'm working with myself, I take care of that process. But if I'm working to a commission, what I'll normally do is do a first stage of drawings to identify what somebody likes, what direction they want to go down. And then from those ideas, I'll develop them further and further. So with my pieces, the idea goes from there to paper. And then if there's something I really like, something I think is going to really work, I'll go into that design further and I'll start making models in whatever material helps me, whether it's paper or copper. I'll make models. And then after I've made models, then I'll start working in silver or gold and getting the gemstones and looking at the color combinations. So it's a fairly lengthy process, but something that works really well. I don't know if that answers the question, does it?
Yes, I do believe it does. Thank you for that.
Okay.
And another question, what is your favorite piece and what inspired you around, we know it's about the ocean, but what inspired you? What's the story behind that piece, your favorite one?
Oh, so many favorites. Let's have a look. I'm just gonna get one of my favorite pieces. This one here. Bring it over. So this one is my Eternal Wave. I love this piece because I've got a bit of a background with history of jewellery and things like that. And I really love Edwardian jewellery. And I used to catalogue antique jewellery. And from Edwardian jewellery, I developed this design. And it's got a really lovely, elegant feel. There's a little bit of Art Nouveau that creeps in there with those fluid lines. And the reason I like this piece is because it feels sentimental. And I've had commissions for this piece for anniversaries. And it's meaningful. It means things to the people I've made it for. And it means something to me. So this piece is a really special piece for me, and it's got some lovely earrings that go with it as well. This one's tanzanite and diamond with 9-carat yellow gold. That answer that question?
Definitely, definitely. Thank you for that. And we do understand you have a piece in the silent charity auction. Do you have that to hand?
Yes, let me just get that one. I might be able to reach it. Yes, here it is. So this is in the silent charity auction. It's tourmaline with 9-carat yellow and white gold. So it's got the 2-color gold together. And I love the 2 colors together. I think they really make the design. We've got a wave that encapsulates the tourmaline. And this tourmaline I picked because it has an unusual color. It's got a really lovely blue kind of hue to the green. It's a green tourmaline, but it's got a lovely blue hue. And it's a beautiful stone. It's quite unusual. And it reminds me of the color of a river on a sunny day. You've got that lovely sort of bluey green color. So that's why that was chosen, and that's the piece that is entered for auction. I always struggle to get a stone exactly the same as that again. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you, Emma, for that lovely presentation. Thank you so much for showing all of your beautiful jewelry pieces. Thank you, everyone, for joining.